Hello and welcome to the program. Canada and Ukraine enjoy privileged commercial relations since Canada became the first Western country to recognize Ukraine's independence back in 1991. What changed since then and what are the outcome of this special relation for 2018? Joining us today in our studio to shed light on this topic is Emma Turos, Executive Director of the Canada-Ukraine Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, first question, so last year a free trade agreement between Ukraine and Canada came into force. What major changes did you spot since in 1 year?
In 1 year we have a really significant increase of both export from Canada to Ukraine and also import of Ukrainian goods to Canada.
So, what are the most interesting business sectors? What are the most promising sectors in Ukraine for Canada?
I would say that machinery and heavy industry have shown an expectedly good result. And looking at the figures for the first 3 months of this year compared to the same period of the last year, we have approximately 330% of increase of export from Ukraine to Canada. We also have over 150% increase of export from Canada to Ukraine. This is really a significant result, and I would like to mention that I used the statistics of Canada.
So, experts in which expertise? Is it engineering? Is it what kind of expertise do they bring in? So does Ukraine bring to Canada?
Actually, we are doing a lot. I would like to say that within the frameworks of the Canada-Ukraine Trade and Investment Support, only in May we have 2 major shows. We participated in SILE in Montreal, so I was responsible for taking confectionery producers, and we had 7 producers altogether and had a whole Ukrainian booth. And I would like to say we had huge interest from the retail, from the distributors, and also from the public at large. And this provides for great opportunities, not for large producers only, but even for tiny companies to export to Canada and find very good partners. Also, we had a furniture show where Ukrainian booths won an award, like the best new exhibitor. The Ukrainian booth was designed by Mahno Studio, and we introduced 10 new producers to the Canadian public. Day before yesterday, Ukraine had great presentation, and this presentation was sponsored by CUCC at the Global Petroleum Show. And I would like to thank Olga Belkova, Member of Parliament, who made a very good presentation of our country. And yesterday, we had presentation at annual meeting of the Peat and Sphagnum Association Canada next to Montreal. So we are doing a lot to promote Ukraine, and Ukraine is making great steps for promotion the country and our producers at the Canadian market.
Now, on a wider topic, economic tensions are getting higher between Canada and the US, and there is this wage of a trade war. What are the consequences of such relation on the relation between Canada and Ukraine? And can Ukraine see there like some sort of opportunity to overmarket and window of opportunity?
I think that NAFTA is a very good tool for increase of trade in the North American region. But of course, just nothing can be perfect, and of course now they have tensions. But I do hope that these are just tensions or political games, and they will overcome all misunderstanding in mutual trade. And also Canada will become a trade gate for Ukraine to the North American continent.
Well, thank you very much for this overview. It was a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Thank you so
today.
much for inviting us.
That was Emma Turos, Managing Director for Ukraine of the Canada-Ukraine Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for watching the program. Stay tuned for the rest.